Diamond shining and you know it's Cardi. Hop up out the
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going.
New Orleans, land of the Pelicans, in a fine Western Conference battle at the New Orleans Arena. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Take a look at the Spurs. They've come out very strong. Their early season play has been excellent.
And they're trying for their second win in as many games against these guys. They were able to exploit their advantages the first time around. They're out to prove that that was no fluke.
Exactly, and confidence so big in this league, Greg. You know that. You want to keep that upper hand against teams whenever possible. And you can see they've got that look in their eyes. I mean, it's time to get busy and go to work.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Medu is out there with DeRozan. Then it's AI. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Hill kicks to Conley. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hill. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And early in the season, many coaches, Clark, still experimenting with rotations. Who plays when and where, and how long has it been in your experience to have that established on a team?
Well, it varies from team to team. There are a number of factors. One, the coach, has he been there a while? Does he have an established style of play and system? Two, what's your roster like? How healthy are you? What's the mix and makeup of your team? So it could vary, but typically you'd like to have it not prolong itself into the regular season. You hope that a few weeks of training camp, and then by the time you get a month of the season under your belt, that you're pretty anchored into who you are and how you're going to try to play.
Good outline. And so here is New Orleans following the bucket by the Spurs. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Here's Conley following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now, here's AI. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. And the jam by AI.
Good feel for how they're playing him. AI takes it off the dribble. He knows how to get the shot he wants.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Hill kicks to Davis. Outside, Bogdanovich. Outside for Davis. No good with the triple. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. 6-point game. Yep, that one goes in there. Aldridge has got his second basket of the night.
Right there, that's simply just keeping your eyes up and staying open to all the possibilities in front of you. That's a terrific feed by AI.
Now here is Davis, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Hill left side, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Man, how about the vision of the hometown hero, George Hill, spotting a teammate and whipping it over quickly.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection, in a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
Pirtle, he's checked in for the Spurs. White comes in for Murray. Hill finds Ariza. Here's Oubre. Misses the three. Spurs leading by 8. Launches it. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by AI. AI's got 5 assists tonight. Hill drives in. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on AI.
And in my opinion,
Hill passes to Conley. Davis dishes to Conley. And that one, good. Conley's got 7 points.
terrific timing on that pass, placing it in a great spot, ideal spot where his teammate could score.
And we've all heard the rumors that have been floating around the last few seasons. A lot of speculation if Davis could get traded or Greg leave in free agency.
I mean, Davis moving would be one of the rare situations where it literally could shake up the entire league. You hear a lot of different teams express their interest in him, but credit to Davis. He really has remained committed to New Orleans and has said everything you'd want to hear from a fan's perspective.
On the court for San Antonio, Medu is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's AI. Then there's Murray. And it's Walker in at the small forward. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He finished with 27 points and ran the team as always, with a big number of assists. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. Yeah, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Greg, something really stoked his fire. Man, there was no holding him back. And when a player is that locked in, you just got to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Outside Hill. Here's Davis. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Davis has got his second bucket.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Aldridge can't get it to go. Stolen by AI. And the jam by AI.
Getting busy out there. AI showing the intensity, which is contagious with his teammates.
Pelicans trailed by 11. And here is Conley. He had 16 points in the win against Utah. Knocked away. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Outside, Davis. 2 on the clock. Jump shot is good. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
And so we conclude.
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
We've got Conley. Davis is out there with Wood. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Hill in at the 2. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Aldridge against Davis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 8 points.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
And the jam by AI.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Conley against DeRozan. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Wood. Pocket 6. Over Murray. Wood can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Wasted no time on that one. 11 points for DeMar DeRozan. As we take a look at the power forward position, Clark, one you know very well, who are some of the more underrated guys at that power forward spot?
Wow, underrated. You always run into some interesting names when you think about underrated. I think a guy that perhaps has finally found himself with the talent that he came into the league with is James Johnson down in Miami. He does a little bit of everything, had one of his best seasons this past year. Taj Gibson, I think, is undervalued for what he brings in toughness, shooting, and defense.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Great look, but off the mark. Here's White. Oubre pulls it in.
If you're a pro, you got to drain that shot. I mean, doesn't matter who you are. The defense left him wide open. Pros make those.
Conley, the pass to Oubre. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
And the jam by AI.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Oubre kicks to Okafor. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. It's up a 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Ariza. And there's the foul. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got DeRozan. Medu is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's AI, and it's Murray in at the shooting guard position. Conley kicks to Oubre. New Orleans moving it around, and Davis can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now the pass to Oubre, back to Conley. And here is Davis. Stolen by AI. Here's DeRozan. Basket is good. The assist from AI. 13 points for DeMar DeRozan. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. Davis with it, picked up by Aldridge. Here's Wood, back to Oubre. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. Bogdanovich, he drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Nice to see Bogdanovich get shots to go right before the buzzer sound. Always a big confidence builder.
AI right side. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Davis.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
In terms of competitive balance, Clark, with 2-3 teams being the heavy favorites every year, do the other teams really have to play for?
Well, first and foremost, the opportunity to rewrite that script. I mean, just because teams are heavy favorites don't mean they're going to prevail in competition. So that's the first thing. And you never know what can happen. We've talked about it before, Kevin, the unpredictability of teams and seasons, how they play out, injuries, personnel, all of that stuff factors in. So if you're a competitor, you want to knock off whoever's expected to be the top team.
Here's AI, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Fantastic body control off contact. Not an easy play to finish there, but that's AI for you.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Forbes checked in. Outside Hill. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I think that's why Hill's teammates really like him. I mean, he gets to the hoop rapidly and really does it in a simple-looking fashion.
AI left side. No good that time. Great D that time from Davis. Stolen by AI. Down low. And there's the bucket from Medu.
And right there, AI doesn't let the ball stop with him. It doesn't stick. He's really good at understanding what the situation calls for.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And how about the fast hands and then getting right out in transition?
Well, turning defense into offense, Greg. Outstanding effort there. Swiped it away with ease, and off they went.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And I felt like by making those sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series now. This win will move them to 2-0 on the season with 2 left to play against New Orleans.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for AI.
And the ball movement, exquisite, incredible. I mean, dime dropping all over the place all game long.
San Antonio making a switch here. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Spurs. Now AI. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, guys, here you go. I mean, AI is a tough guy to deal with. You're eager to contest the shot. That time, a little too eager.
The first one falls. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Moore right side. He kicks it to Okafor. Outside Williams. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Clock at 6. To the inside. Pirtle with the steal. AI outside. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.